Hello, welcome to Cullinan Ranch. It's part of San Pablo Bay National Wildlife Refuge. My name is Francesca Demjan and I'm here with Fran McTammany, and we're part of the Friends of San Pablo Bay National Wildlife Refuge. This gorgeous Friday in January gives you an idea of why it was so important for this parcel to not become 3,000 homes and 1,500 condominiums. Back in the 80s, that was the plan, and there were people from the city of Vallejo and indeed from all around the bay who decided that that might not be what they wanted. We are located 2 miles from the Napa River approximately on Highway 37, and this big parcel, 1,593 acres more or less, is the cornerstone to the restoration that's going on across the whole North Bay. Fran is panning from the direction of the Golden Gate, which you can see on a clear day. The panorama goes past Mount Tam, all the way around the North Bay to Mount Diablo on the other side. The Golden Gate was not open until about 15,000 years ago. At that point, you could still walk on dry land to the Farallon Islands. There was plate movement and the gate opened up, and that was the birth of our San Francisco Bay. The earliest inhabitants were the First Peoples, Pomo and Miwok, and they lived in concert with the land and harvested fish and shellfish and basket-making supplies from the marshes. What we're looking at is coots, or another common name is mud hens. Mud is a really important part of wetland restoration. The 49ers that prospected for gold often did hydraulic mining, which means they dissolved the sediment from around the gold, and all that sediment came down the rivers, the Sacramento and the San Joaquin rivers. And that sediment is what formed the current depth of San Pablo Bay. The trucks and cars that we saw going by on Highway 37 mark the edge of the marsh before the gold rush. Then the gold rush happened and the sediment came down, San Pablo Bay got filled in, the pickleweed began to grow, and now it's almost too high for all but the highest tides to get across that southern part of the marsh. All that sediment is what's needed to fuel the evolution of the marsh in Cullinan Ranch. As the sediment builds up, the water will get to the depth that the plants will grow in, the intertidal plants, and then Cullinan will evolve from an open water area to a vegetated area, a vegetated marsh. There are lots of recreational opportunities here at Cullinan. You can walk the levee all the way down to Dutchman Slough, South Slough. We're on a fishing pier where I just saw somebody catch a 25-inch striper last Sunday. And there's bird watching, nature photography, just clearing your head. Over in this direction is our kayak and canoe launch ramp. It's a floating launch ramp. It's ADA accessible, and beyond that is the interpretive panel and the parking lot. There's even an outhouse.
The Cullinan Ranch parking lot is located approximately 2 miles from the Napa River going westbound on Highway 37. There's a right-hand exit lane that gets you right into the parking lot.
So come on out and enjoy Cullinan Ranch recreation opportunities, and we thank you from the Friends of San Pablo Bay National Wildlife Refuge.